Okay, we got some sirens over there, but like I said, I'm certain that we've been at least over to this side before. So in that case, I think we're just looking to get to the nearest fast travel spot. It's roughly equidistant between here and Lofoten. Given how there is a large mountain right there, though, maybe Freya's Garden would actually be preferable, and I need to put a marker there, not try to use a fast travel that we are not currently standing next to. So, what does mean that we'll perhaps end up running into some sirens. Wait, what? Huh? Whose horse is this? What the heck? I was like, what? Did we somehow get Roach to, like, teleport over there or something? Way ahead of us? That's odd. Like, okay, don't fall down when we argue. That's cool. But it turns out that's just a random horse that we can also ride if we particularly wanted to, which is strange. I would like to hit the one that we just knocked out. Alright, who's next? Except, actually, can you just wait for us to get our art back, preferably? Preferably. And also, Quen. What? 1 second. Okay, hold on. Wait for the art. Wait for. What did I say? Wait for the art. Okay, now. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. It's much appreciated. Probably do this. I think there's the last one. Oh, with style. With style. Throw in a little front flip, because why not? Little roll. Lunge forward. Finish the job. Okay, that's all the loot here. But yeah, what was the deal with this random horse? Was this... Oh, I know what this was. We were talking about this person a little while back. And this location is named after that general type of enemy that we were fighting previously. Not actually the Mucknixers, but yeah, this is like Drowned Dead Rock or whatever it's called. And this is where Skjall was. Taking Ciri, running away from the Wild Hunt. So this is probably Skjall's horse. Either that or potentially even AVALLACH'S. What happens if we run him at you?
Let's go.
Actually, so this is not Roach. Does Geralt have lines in which he refers to his horse as Roach, even if this is not technically Roach? Then again, I'm thinking of the, what was it, the race with Morvran Vorhis? Might have been that one, where he was kind of giving us some attitude for saying that we call every horse a Roach. But anyways, that was the horse, or this is the horse that we're currently riding. And then this boat might have actually been one that we took ourselves. That might have actually been us that left that there a long time ago. But anyways, primary objective here is to make it back to Freya's Garden, where we are looking for this fast travel spot, and I think we're about to get there. Okay. Here we are. So, now we're actually... Hold on, this is directing us toward the main quest, right? Telling us to go there? Yeah. So, what we actually want to do is let's go and activate this... not secondary quest, treasure hunt. This one. And these were pretty remote, right? There's one in Unvik and one on Speakerog. I thought they were pretty close to fast travel spots. In fact, one of them was directly on top of one, at the watchtower there. Maybe we start with the one in the ruins in Unvik. I'm sorry. Apparently, I was not technically at this fast travel spot. My apologies. There we are. That's more like it. Okay, now there were, I think, yeah, some like ghouls or something that ended up inhabiting this place devourers or something. So this is not going to happen without at least a bit of a fight. I think these might have been another type of enemy that... I mean, we haven't fought too many of them, but I think we may have started to run out of some of the ingredients that we get from them. Okay, you're going to blow up on your friend and deal a bunch of damage to them, because that would actually be rather helpful. But apparently not. It's all going to remain separated here and make us fight you one by one. How very kind of you. Now you go boom. Now you go boom. Devourer's blood, that might have been the thing that I had in mind there. I mean, I don't remember exactly what it was. I just vaguely remember in the back of my mind that that was the case. And we had some Devour-based item that we were starting to run low on. Again, would love if your friend would chill next to you. Okay, I really was also thinking that we were going to get our stamina back to do that before you actually have the chance to attack us. In which case, we wouldn't even need to have the coin on. And again, like, blow up on your friend, please. No, you're too far away. Okay. So there may still be one or two of the Rock Fiends / Devourers remaining. Does look like that's the case. Or something that's killing a bunch of the wildlife? I didn't really think that the Devourers would do that. That's usually the wolves. But, okay. Yes. There you are. You the one that did this? No, it was Jimmy over here. Jimmy? No, it was Bobby. What? What? Bobby? No, it was Clarence. Oh, hold on. Clarence? Wasn't him. Okay, rather blow up than face the truth. Okay. But anyways, now that maybe all of them? Yeah, they really went aggressively after these wild animals, it does seem. So, yeah. Like I said, it seemed like generally in the past it was always the wolves that tracked down the other animals, but not this time. But the thing we're looking for, the thing we really want is here. Perhaps hidden a bit in this tower area, because yeah, I feel like we've obviously been to this city before. I think we've even been in this exact spot before. It's more so just a question of where exactly. Yeah, is this?
Might want to look around some.
And according to this, our circle in which we're looking is a little bit bigger than we might have expected. Might have been why we didn't catch it before. Might actually be on the exterior of this tower. Or not. But it is. But it is. There we go. Yeah, I think we had been inside there and just missed the exterior of it. That's why we didn't see that. Okay. Now, probably go back to our fast travel spot. Over here. Somewhere. I think. Right? Yeah. Generally headed in the right direction. Okay. Just follow this path and then you'll be good. Is there anything in here? Not really. If there was, then we presumably already took it. Huh? Or here? Sure. I guess. Generally just looks uneventful. Okay. So now let's head over and pick up stuff in Speakerog. Oh, right. Forgot, we're on Uvik right now. So I'm thinking, I just like mental map, I guess I was assuming we're in the middle of Skellige, right around Ardskellige. So it's like, okay, so let's see, Speakerog is like up to the north and west, and I'm like, what? What? No, we're on the southwestern edge already. Here's Speakerog, and yeah, it's right at the watchtower. And I know we were searching around the watchtower a bit, but yeah, maybe we just missed this right here for some reason. There are enemies here, it would appear. There's a chest up there. Is that the one we're looking for? I can't tell if that... Yeah, that looks like that's glowing, like we haven't gotten it yet. I'm guessing that's what we are trying to get. Okay, they're just bandits. Don't worry too much about them. That a live bandit or a dead bandit? It's just chilling, pressed in there, sitting down. So there is another red circle. Oh no, the other guy's up there, and might even be shooting us with a crossbow right now. That he is, or full-blown bow. Tell you what, this is totally the better way to do this. But he might just fall down himself. If not, we'll give him a little helping hand. Did he just take 4 damage from falling? Precisely 4. Might actually be less than we took from breaking our ankle there. Oh, that was, I think, the guy. No, this is the guy I was thinking of right here. Who was just kind of lying down there. Wondering if he was alive or not. Okay. So, got rid of you guys. And yeah, we've looted that. Seems like... I mean, obviously we've been to this tower before. But it seems like we just didn't realize that there was going to be another chest that was very well hidden. And now... No, is that it? That's it there, right? Okay, this is worth saving. This is worth saving, because this could end not so well. Especially given where this tree branch is. It's like classic Lids territory, though, right? Of course we're doing crazy Witcher parkour that we shouldn't really be doing, but that's how we get the trousers, okay? So... we'll take it. And with that, hold on. I thought that was the last... Yeah, that was the last of these types of Witcher School gear, so I'm surprised that we didn't see it saying that we finished that quest. I wonder if maybe that quest originally was going to have 3 pieces of Witcher School, or yeah, Witcher School crafting diagrams, and we just happened to get one, find it without the actual quest. And so on our list, it never included it, because we only saw 2 on the actual list on the quest, and that seemed a little bit strange, because usually it's more than that. So maybe because it didn't include one of the ones that we already found, it didn't recognize that we finished the quest in the same way that it often would. But with all that being said, either way, we have gotten all the diagrams now, and that means that we have done, I believe, all of our treasure hunts at the very least. These are DLC side quests, and like I said, Free Spirit is not something that we're really going out of our way to try to do. So that means we're on to the main quest here, and that means we're on to Child of the Elder Blood, checking out the laboratory where AVALLACH has been, theoretically, hiding something from us. So, and again, we've been doing this a lot, but I think that, generally speaking, before we ever start a whole section of the main quest, it is probably worth just dumping some of our stuff at a town to reduce our weight. I mean, we're not, like, about to be encumbered right now. And it's been a while since we spent any significant time on Speakerog. But I think Speakerog, in my opinion, may have the best music in the game. Outside of, like, the plot significant music
I didn't think you could help us.
from like specific quests and whatnot, but that feels like that's maybe not a fair comparison. Yes, there's a bench as well. It's at nighttime. It is 8:41, so yeah, I think we need to meditate a little bit here for people to show back up so we can actually sell some things to them. And that may mean that we're about to lose the sharpening of armor and weapons that we just did. Does that count as time spent? Yeah, it does. Okay. So we'll chat with you.
Wouldn't mind a look at your wares.
And we'll sell some stuff. And yeah, we accumulated a decent amount of junk. You're pretty loaded. You have a decent amount of money here. So we can sell all this stuff. And then, oh, we did pick up a fair amount of furs that you're not going to buy. We picked up, I guess the goat hide is fairly light, even with 6 of them, it only weighs 1 weight unit. Then, white wolf hide. We really only have 1 white wolf hide? Wow. Well, we were saying we would dismantle this when we next came across someone who could do so, and you thought I would forget. I mean, I also thought I would forget, to be fair. But, no. There we have it. I have remembered.
Farewell.
Job's done. Oh. His son is, like, punching him in the butt? No, not punching him. Hitting him with a stick in the butt. Kids these days. Am I right? Okay. So, now that we've done that, I mean, we could sell our furs to a general trader, but I think that's overkill. So let's fast travel to the place where we've already gotten our fast travel location, which may mean that there's a chance as soon as we do end up here that we're going to immediately get thrown into a plot-related cutscene. So let's deliberately save first, just in case we find ourselves in that situation. I could see that coming. Did I actually click on this, or did I just open up the map? I think I did, but just to be safe. Knowing how I've done that many times before. Okay, and so yeah, we came across this location previously when we were exploring the Seven Seas of Skellige, found this fast travel spot, and assumed that for that reason this was going to be pretty important, and got the sense that this was not somewhere where we were supposed to go down originally, and then I think you guys reinforce that. Now, of course, though, we will check it out. And I think we will start to get... And we've gotten some answers, but we'll start to get a lot more of the juicy secrets that AVALLACH has been trying to hold back from us. And with that being said, what do we think those secrets are? What has AVALLACH not been willing to share with us, and why? And I think... So obviously... First of all, he was a member of the Wild Hunt. That was pretty juicy detail when we figured that out, and there's one little thing that I don't think I mentioned at the time that it happened, but did catch my attention, and that was back when we were at Tirnalia, and we met with Gels. Gels made some side comment about Laura Doran, who was the, like, original Elder Blood person, so extremely powerful, and of course the person who, by extension, sort of gave Ciri her power, kind of, sort of. And then, so, Gels made reference to that person, and then, AVALLACH kind of looked a little bit uneasy with that reference, and then Gels was like, oh, sorry, too personal, I guess we'll move on, or something like that. I was like, whoa, hold on. Hold on, what was that? So, I think that AVALLACH has something to do with Laura Dorn directly, like, knew her, perhaps was her significant other, and may have, in many ways, sort of, like, shaped the, like, I don't know, but basically been the father of everyone who has Elder Blood in some direct or perhaps indirect way, and so in some ways he sees himself as Ciri's father or great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, And maybe that's why he sort of is taking on a mentor-like role for Ciri. So that's my crazy theory that may or may not be proven or disproven here. We're gonna find out, or at least hopefully find out soon. Whoa, okay. And did we poke our heads in here? I think we did poke our heads this far in, and then saw that like these doors were not accessible. That's a golem. Not currently attacking us. Did we fight it previously?
I believe we'll find something interesting inside.
Oh, Ciri's here as well.
Atlan
Good.
Kirk's inclusion should do the trick. Remember the spell?
I remember you teaching me. And to think I thought you an overbearing cold shrew at the time.
No, no. This is no time to get salty.
Okay. Did we fight this golem, or are we about to fight this golem? Because I feel like it's one or the other, right? You tell me to talk to Yennefer? I'm going to talk to Ciri instead. Thank you very much.
So, any incriminating letters, closets full of skeletons?
We've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier.
I did an entire quest,
Let's try.
technically 3 in the meantime. Haven't even opened the door. Come on. Hmm?
We've awoken the sentry.
Hey, yup. Like I said, here comes the golem. Is Ciri is gonna help us out. Cool. Very cool. Okay, we should try. Hold on. Well, I was gonna say we should try first putting on the oil and whatnot, but then I saw it was mid-animation about to hit us, so I was like, you know, on second thought, maybe we dash out of the way first, but even after unpausing to do that, still got hit. But let's throw on, where are you? Elementa oil. There it is. That'll give us a sizable bit of extra damage. And then I don't remember which explosive this is, but it's one of them. Also, did not catch what Geralt said there. It was superior grape shot, apparently, but I actually wanted this. Oh, did he say flustered it or something? It's, at least for a second there, looked like it was kind of doing nothing. We'll just do that. Give it a whirl. It's been a while since we broke out the whirl. Was this our second golem in a row that doesn't drop any golem-related loot? Man. Golems, what use are they? Explore AVALLACH'S laboratory using richer senses. Okay. That we can definitely do. What do we have here?
Cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
There's probably more
We must look around.
hidden areas and whatnot.
It's a bit low, isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
Portrait of Ciri, I think.
Yeah, that's not creepy.
That's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure AVALLACH'S only interested in you for your magic abilities?
Very funny.
Don't know. Investigate them further? Right, it's definitely Ciri, right? Do we read anything into the whole no scar thing? Oh. Talk to Yennefer? I mean, hold on just a sec. Let's save. I would like to see what else is here first. Like that. Before talking, there's a lot of stuff here, in fact.
Didn't know he had a sweet tooth.
What are those? They're heart-shaped. Let's just see. Like, does it say one of these is optional? Like, is talk to Yennefer optional? No, okay. I just want to make sure that we don't, like, miss out on the opportunity to investigate these things. That might happen if we go straight to talking to Yennefer, so I'm deliberately going to try to examine things first, although that is technically another separate thing listed.
Feel like I've walked into somebody's bedroom.
Because perhaps you have. Rush. Feel like we probably that. Let's wait to go down that entirely separate hallway. See if there's anything else that's glowing red. and then we'll chat with Yen. That's where we came in. Okay, so don't worry about that. What did you find here?
It seems someone was literally just here.
Hmm? Hold on. What? Okay. Didn't think that would happen. So yeah, I don't... Well, that could mean any of a number of things. That could mean AVALLACH is somehow, like, cloning himself and has one version of himself hanging out with us while the other version of himself is around here doing whatever he does in his laboratory. Or that he has some kind of assistant like this, or confidant, who is, again, helping him out. Someone that I don't think know about, because we really don't know of anyone who is helping out AVALLACH other than the friends that we have here and Gels, if you want to say that, after we spoke to him in Tirnalia. But, yeah. This is strange. I mean, I guess assistant is probably, I guess, I say clone. Some magical way in which he's also, like, sort of in two places at once, whether that's technically a clone or not. You know, clone is a strong word, I suppose, but yes, like, that would be this approach, whereas assistant is probably the more realistic possibility. Then again, I mean, AVALLACH he's a powerful mage from a distant land and very, very old and knows some very, very old magic, so I wouldn't necessarily rule out the alternative, but let's go this route.
AVALLACH'S assistant, maybe?
No. Somehow it doesn't seem like AVALLACH to have one.
I mean, that's also true.
A distillate? Smells like...
Verbena.
Uh-huh.
Aha, what?
No, nothing.
What?
Sometimes you really get on my nerves.
Herbs. Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
That's true. Now, do we have a scent to follow with our Witcher senses? Surprisingly not, although verbena, one of the herbs that we've picked up many times before. But, I mean, yeah, it's an ingredient in many of our potions and whatnot, but as Geralt was saying, not enough in and of itself to really mean much. What else is he hiding around here? Some glyphs? Okay, now this is... Initially, it looked like just a small, humble little area. Now, this is quite big. Oh, hold on. What do we have here?
Yen.
I mean, I was just trying to loot, but... Sure. Whoa! What is that? That looks a little bit too much satanic ritual-y for my liking. Oh, that's a family tree. Yeah, remember when I was saying how it seemed like AVALLACH was maybe, like, keeping track of the line of Elder Blood?
The Elder Blood.
Yeah.
From Laura Doran.
Yeah.
To me. You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. My, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems AVALLACH has analyzed all the parts of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
Yup. Okay. I'd say that's... borderline called it. Well, let's see. Oh, yeah, what is Geralt implying here? Only analyzed? I mean, he's diving pretty deep in the details here, but not sure what Geralt is trying to suggest he might be doing in addition to analyzing that.
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Laura's descendants are doing.
I mean, he's training
We'll never
Siri.
know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
That's a lie. Okay. So... I mean, I don't remember exactly what the details were. Was Siri referring to the people who were, like, poking other people's eyes out? And she was asking if Yennefer had any relation to them, or was that another set of people that Siri was trying to connect Yennefer to? That Yennefer is denying, but absolutely does have a connection to them, because that was not the most subtle of objections, or deflections. But, yeah, no, this is good stuff. We should absolutely look at his notes. We're butting into his personal information. Yeah, his diary of sorts. But this is really important stuff.
Let's look at his notes.
Gods, he spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene.
Mm-hmm.
Some entries about Ciri, but it's here later that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluding the human line.
You want an
Meaning
elder
what
blood elf?
exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avallach never got that far.
I wouldn't count that
Apparently
out.
all his experiments ended in failure.
I wouldn't
You
count
are
that out
unique.
either.
And that's why we've the wild hunt to contend with. Let's ferret on. See if we can't find something even more interesting.
Yeah, so Ciri was basically a genetic experiment, or it sounds like she was a genetic experiment, that Avallach played some role in. How direct of a role? I think pretty direct, but we're perhaps looking for the hard evidence to conclude that more definitively. But, yeah, okay.
Someone's there, beyond the door.
Oh. Okay, I mean, I would like to loot that stuff, but let's loot this first. It's a little bit more distant. Perhaps a little bit safer, not at risk of triggering a cutscene that will send us running off. I'm curious if Ciri has anything else to say.
Perhaps it's not a good idea after all.
This is going to be really awkward for Ciri, at least short term. I mean, if we reveal some deep, dark secret, then maybe in time she'll come to terms with it, but man, this is like, hey Ciri, no big deal or anything, but there's this guy who's been drawing creepy pictures of you, been tracking your family tree for 200 years, may or may not have experimented with genetics in order to help create you, may or may not have failed experiments, quote unquote, or potentially live experiments that were attempts to do, or attempts to create you or people like you with the Elder Blood. I think that there is in fact another person on the other side of the door, like Yennefer was implying, and like we sort of thought we would see based on what Yen was saying in the other room as well. And this is going to be one of the people that Avallach created or helped create with genetic experimentation. And I don't know who it's going to be or how exactly they're going. Well, they're not going to be pleased that we're here. That much is for certain, right?
Elves sure know their fragrances.
Okay, is that the mirror as well? No, it's separate.
Mirror standard. Might have expected a hidden portal.
Geralt may hate portals, but at least he knows where to find them. Okay, so I'm gonna try. Let's save. I'm gonna try looting this stuff without triggering the cutscene. Not that this stuff is all that good, but okay. Now, let's check this out. Hey,
Let's see what Avallach's really planning.
what's up, people? Hello? There we go. Is it gonna be Lara Dorn herself? We thought she was dead like thousands of years ago, but perhaps she actually still is alive? Or is it going to be like Ithaline, the person who keeps prophesizing the end of the world? I bet it's going to be her, right?
How did you get in here?
That seems like the kind of person that Avallach would be close friends with. They'd be best buds, right? Both huge downers. We mean no harm. I mean, surprisingly not that confrontational, given how we kind of just barged in here unannounced and rifled through all of their belongings. And yet she doesn't seem to care too much about that, so maybe we don't need to focus too much on the mean no harm part, but let's play it safe.
We mean you no harm.
I care not at all why you're here. Get out.
But we have a special guest.
You. I remember you. From Tirnalia.
Oh?
I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avallach you seek, he's not here. I know. And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his
Maybe.
damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough? What can you possibly know about that? You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
Who is this lady? She claims that Avallach has been informing her of a lot, and that means you're dangerous. I mean, at least the information that you know is very dangerous if it were to fall into the wrong hands. Because, yeah, if you wanted to give that information to, say, Eredin, for example, that could do us a lot of harm. And we don't know anything about you. We don't know who you are. We have no idea if you would try to do something like that. So, I mean, we could just turn around. Basically, you know, she's saying, like, get out of here now. So, saying, Ciri, let's go, is maybe a way to, like, try to give Ciri the nudge, nudge, let's go. Clearly, she's not happy to see us. At the same time, that would limit the amount of information we'd get, so if we try to stick around, get a little bit more, I mean, that'd be great if we could, but we risk her getting mad at us. So, let's try it. Push a little bit.
What?
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle.
Alright, racist.
But
You just hate humans.
I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
Alright.
It's
Care to
incredible
explain?
how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that? It's humiliating.
Okay, you say half-breed, half-human, half...
Another word, and I...
elf?
What? You'll change nothing. She must
Avallach, her
do
father,
what she
actually?
must. Then Avallach will finally be free of her.
You have told us almost nothing.
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
So, she was very grumpy. I can tell you that much. That much is for certain. As for how truthful her words were, that's a little bit harder to gauge, especially because we still know next to nothing about this person. She claims she knows a lot about Ciri, and, you know, she gave little hints here and there that suggested that maybe she does. You know, was she telling the truth? Saying, like, Ciri is actually only a half-human? Maybe that's true, maybe it isn't, given how we are currently in a laboratory in which Avallach has attempted to study Ciri's family tree. I wouldn't necessarily rule that out. Also, we presumably could have looked at that tree and confirmed as to what Ciri's precise genealogy was. But, yeah. So, all that is just to say, is she actually telling the truth? Did you actually believe her? Do we have reason to suspect that that was a lie? I mean, there's a chance it is, but there's also a chance it isn't. And then you could say, at the same time, or on the other hand, you could say that, Ciri and Avallach, they've gone through a lot together. They've traveled time and space together. And he has been, I mean, in many ways, Ciri's primary protector perhaps even more so than Geralt. But then again, is he that important to you? Is he that important to you when we know that, well, there's got to be some other reason, some specific reason why he's trying to help Ciri out. It's not just because he wants to be friends with her, right? There's, if nothing else, what we've learned here is that there's some kind of creepy obsession that he has, and there's got to be some reason for that. I mean, we pretty much have told you that already, but this is all the more confirmation of that suspicion, so I think... you could go with either. I guess we'll go with this one. I see the benefits and downsides of either one.
Actually believe her, did you? She's personally involved in the matter, that's clear.
That much is clear.
What of it? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
I mean, what else was I supposed to say? Don't think Ciri would have liked the other option either. Though I am curious to see if we can investigate this further.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now.
Okay. I think she needs to blow off some steam. I think we kind of just need to support her here a little bit, rather than continuing to say, no, 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 Ciri, everything you're doing is wrong. As for whether she's actually going to be able to destroy this place, I don't actually know. I kind of didn't think she actually would be able to, so... Although, fortunately, it doesn't seem as though Geralt's just going, yeah, do it, right now, right away. What is this, though? Geralt just deliberately sabotaging the place a little bit? To give her a little bit of support? That's kind of what I was going for. Just, you know, yeah, show her that we understand a little bit. Okay. Let's not get too carried away here, though. Alright, well, maybe we can have some fun with it. We got all the important information, right? Yen, I am curious how she'll react when everything is all said and done here. Wah! Take that, Avalach! I mean, he's not going to be pleased with this, right? He's very much not going to be pleased with this. Is he going to hold it against us? You know, things are getting a little out of hand here. Can he see through his creepy portrait? He actually might be able to. Not gonna lie, he might be able to. Watch him teleport here right now. Be like, hey, so I noticed you're sabotaging my place. Can you not do that, please? Also, we are worst enemies now. We'll see if we face any consequences for doing that. I mean, the primary reason was to support Ciri, because it felt like she needed that. But, you know, blow off some steam. But yeah, you keep on... Are the eyes gonna move? You keep on, panning back over to that, which makes me think that, you know, you can actually see through that.